Hi, I'm Sanj Sukumaran, Doctor of Audiology, Clinical Director at the Ear Company. We are starting a new segment on Checks called All About Hearing. I'm an audiologist, but I've got to tell you that growing up, I had never heard the word before, never met an audiologist, couldn't have told you what one was. I actually discovered audiology when I was an undergrad in university and found the profession, loved it. I have a doctorate. Some audiologists have master's degrees. I want to tell you what an audiologist does. They deal with everything related to hearing as well as balance disorders. Audiologists might work in the capacity of an industrial audiologist, for example. So if you're working in a factory with lots of noise, an industrial audiologist works on hearing conservation. So dealing with protecting your hearing, making sure you don't have to have a WSIB claim down the road. An audiologist might also work in the educational setting. That would be an educational audiologist very specifically. An educational audiologist works with children with hearing impairments, auditory processing disorders, and those kinds of things. There's a whole gamut of things that are worked on in the education system. Some audiologists work in hospitals. In hospitals, you would perhaps do newborn infant hearing assessment. I used to work in a hospital where all I did was work in the NICU with newborn high-risk infants and assessing their hearing. In the hospital, you may also work in intraoperative monitoring, where you're monitoring the function of the brainstem while surgery is being performed. Then you may also work as doing preoperative, postoperative assessment for people that are having first you're doing the hearing testing for people that are going to have surgery, and then looking at the results of that surgery to see the efficiency of such surgeries. So those are some of the settings that you might work in the highly clinical setting. Audiologists also deal with tinnitus, where people have ringing in the ears, which is a very big thing, more so than even hearing loss. There are more people with ringing in the ears than with hearing loss. So we specialize and have knowledge on that kind of thing. There are so many things audiologists do, but we also deal with hearing aids and hearing loss. That's it for our first segment. We'll see you next time on All About Hearing.
All About Hearing is brought to you by the Ear Company on Lansdowne Street. The Ear Company, your best choice for better hearing.